Here's a prototype of a game I've been working on called Shifty Sellers. So the objective of the game is to get the most points, and you do this by playing items in front of you. So I have the cards here. In the beginning of the game, each player gets 5 cards, and the rest of the cards go into a draw pile. So let's say this is your hand right here. On your turn, what you can do is you have to play at least one card from your hand. So let's say I have this item here. I play this item down in front of me like this. The more items of a certain set that you have, the more points it's worth. So for example, in this set, there are up to 4 cards in this item set. And if it's just one item here, it's just worth 1 point. But if it's 4 items, then you get 5 points. You can also play cards like this, a display case. What it does is it'll double the value of the item or any items in this set. When you play items in front of you, what you have to do is make sure that it's the same item type. So you can only stack square items on top of this item. You couldn't, for example, stack this on top. You would have to stack it over here. Now, each player has 3 slots in front of them. So I can have this item, and this item, for example. If you have all of your item slots full and it's your turn and you have to play a card and you want to play an item, what you have to do is sell one of these items first before you can place your next item down. So let me explain a little bit more about stacking items. Let's say you have a square item down here already, and you have in your hand other square items that you want to stack on top of it to increase the value of the set. When you stack items on top of an existing item, you don't play the items face up. Instead, what you do is you play the item face down. So only the bottom item of the set is visible. And the reason for this is that there are other items, cursed items, which can be part of any set, and you can stack them into the set. And when that set is sold, it'll destroy another item in the set. So for example, if I have this set like this, and I sell this set, this cursed item will destroy one of these other square items, so I'm only left with one square item here. And the idea behind this is that you can add these cursed items into sets and use these display cases to bait other players into stealing the item sets. And you steal the item sets using one of these steal cards. So there are different action cards in the game. One of them is the steal card. Another one is the inspection card. The inspection card forces another player to reveal one of their face down cards so you can check if it's a cursed item or not. You can also block one of these steals using a vigilance card like this. You block a steal with this card. So let's say a player plays the steal card against you. You can play this card and it'll block them from stealing your items. There's also a no sale card, which I'll get to when I explain about a market day card. Now, a market day card, when played, forces all the players in the entire game to sell everything in front of them, unless it's protected by one of these no sale cards. But let's say, for example, it's my turn and I play this market day card. What happens is everyone sells everything. So starting with me, let's say I flip over my items here. I have 2 square items, but one of these cursed items. So this cursed item destroys one of these square items, so that doesn't give me any points. And this square item, I have one of them in the set, so it's worth 1 point, but it's in a display case, so it's worth 2 points. So I would get 2 points for selling this set of squares. Now this player over here, he has one of these circle items. There are only 2 of them in the set, so it's worth more per each one. And he would get 3 points for this item on a market day. But let's say he was trying to build up his circle set, this player right here. and he didn't want to immediately sell it. He wanted to wait until he got 2 of them in the set. So he could use one of these no sale cards, and provided he had played it earlier before I had played this market day card, then he wouldn't have to sell this circle item during this market day. He could keep onto it and keep adding onto it with other circle items as the game progressed. So the game ends when all of the cards in the draw pile have been exhausted, and at that point a final market day is held, so everyone has to sell all of their wares, and after that the person with the most number of points is the winner. So those are the basic rules of the game. I'm gonna try to work on this game some more and tweak some stuff, and definitely try to play test it, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.